I could do this all day, you know. It's just boring in here, isn't it? You could at least get me a little telly or something. You know, while you sit there and look at me from behind that glass and you judge. And you've got your clipboards and you say, oh, you know, we'll tick this off, we'll tick this off, we'll tick this off, and we'll stick it in here. You've got no idea, have you? You see, this is how it happens, yeah? You pull me in, you take my clothes off me, put me in this fashionable accessory, take my belt off me, take my shoes off me, so I can't do myself any harm. And then you stick me in a room where you watch me from behind some glass. Hello. And then you expect me to pour my heart out about how bad my life's been, how bad my dad were, all the depraved things he did to me. And then I stew in there for a bit, and then you give me your therapy. And then you let me out back into the public, because you say I'm cured. And then inevitably you'll find me in a ditch somewhere, and then you say, oh, you're coming back here. You see, you can't change the way a person thinks. You can't change the way a person feels. Shall I tell you why? Because I don't know how I feel. I wouldn't even know if anybody were happy if they weren't rolling about on the floor, and I don't know if anybody's sad unless they're crying and crying and crying and buckets of tears. This emotion thing, I've got no idea. So if I can't tell it from someone like you, how am I going to tell it in myself? So I get a bit angry. I know that one. Angry. So I like to fight. A bit too much. And when I do, you're like, oh no, you can't do that. But every time you let me out of there, you let me back on the street and I've got nowhere to go, so what do you expect me to do? Every time you let me out of there, you put me back straight into them circumstances that you were trying to get me away from. What the fuck am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to feel about that? I'm better off in here. Your beds might be uncomfortable, but it's a roof. And so what if you put me into a processing plant, and so what if you give me a friggin' lobotomy? So what? At least I won't feel this bloody pain anymore. Do you even know what it's like to be human? You've got no idea. You sit behind that glass, right? And then when you're finished, you go home to your nice cushy apartments in your nice cushy new cars. You go home to your nice cushy wife, whether she's big, beautiful or whatever, I don't care. Maybe it's not a wife, maybe it's a husband. Maybe it's a killer, I don't care. You go home and you've got all these nice things. And then there's people like me down on the ground, desperate trying to find shelter, find somewhere to live, park, public toilet. I don't really care. I can stand most things. It's in the Constitution. You've got no idea, have you? All you know about survival is what you see on your nice big 48-inch flat screen television set. All you know about survival is going to the library and reading the history books. I think people like Bear Grylls and people like that, oh, that's all you know. Do you know what it's like to have to drink your own piss? Because you haven't had a drink in a week, you haven't had anything to eat in a week. Do you know what it's like, how demeaning it is to be on them streets and beg for food? On your hands and knees looking for crumbs. I'd rather be an idiot. Food might be shit, but it's food. Do you think you can tell me that I can go out there and be a useful member of society? So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. You let me out of there again. It's not going to be a fight. See, I'm better off here. I'd be better off not feeling and not thinking. Do you know what? I'd even be better off dead. See, when you've lived a life of gore, and when you've lived a life of abuse, you learn to survive. And yeah, I can survive, but I'm sick of it. Fucking big sick of it. I just want a roof, I want food, I don't care how crap the food is. My stomach can take most things. I'll eat grass if I have to.